Does Disney really have a chance of knocking Denzel Washington off the top spot at the weekend box office? I'm Hyla in Hollywood for the Daily Buzz on CelebBuzz.com. All right, let's break down this weekend's box office battle. I got my two friends here, Alicia Malone from MoviesAreMyJam.com and from Access Hollywood, Movie Mance is in studio. So excited to have my friends here. Let's start things off with Flight. I feel like I've been waiting for this for months now. The trailer is amazing. Denzel, they're already talking Oscar. Yeah. This is the big one of the weekend.
This is director Robert Zemeckis' first live-action film since 2000's Castaway. It also features the scariest plane crash I've seen on a film since 2000's Castaway. It's terrifying, but more than that, I mean, the trailer makes it look like an action thriller about this pilot, but it's actually about his struggle with addiction.
Right, and I know you were really excited because in the first couple of minutes you see Denzel's ass right away, so that you were excited about that.
I wouldn't say I was excited about that. Maybe she was excited about it. I was excited about his girlfriend in the movie. But from the beginning, this is, it lets you know this is going to be a different Robert Zemeckis movie from his past films. This is not a fun movie like Back to the Future, Roger Rabbit, you know, or you know, Romancing the Stone. It's his first R-rated drama ever.
And straight into it.
And you know, the big scene that they're setting up for the film, that's not what the movie's about. It's about how this guy is a raging alcoholic and drug addict. He's a functioning addict, and how he tries and fails miserably to conquer his demons.
Is this going to be an Oscar-nominated
film?
Denzel,
he is incredible. He does what they call acting from the inside out.
Yep.
So even though his character's trying to mask his pain, you can see it in his eyes. I don't know how he does it, but
I mean, he's definitely going to get an Oscar nomination for sure. The movie has a shot. You know, Zemeckis has a shot. It's a welcome return to Zemeckis. You know, to live action. You know, his 3 motion capture films, Polar Express, Beowulf, Christmas Carol, they just didn't really work. And then Avatar just like left them in the dust. So it's a welcome to return to live action for Robert Zemeckis.
I think it's important to note it has an R rating, if I'm not mistaken, right?
And I was asking Scott, why is this rated R? I can't imagine. He said, wait for the first scene. And wow.
There it is.
Well, and this is why I think that actually Disney has a chance of having the #1 film this weekend, because A, we're talking about an R-rated film, and B, we know that the Disney machine always brings it. So we have WreckIt Ralph that's out this weekend, John C. Reilly, Sarah Silverman, right?
Right. Well, here's the thing. Flight's going to make about $15 million this weekend. It's a movie for grown-ups. Grown-ups like this usually don't run out to the theater to see movies on opening weekend. They take their time.
I think second week it'll do better.
But WreckIt Ralph, I mean, it's a Disney film, animated, it's for families. The movie's going to make between $45 and $50 million this weekend. 3 times what Flight is going to make, and for good reason.
Yeah, it's not just for kids. I know that's an old cliche they always say with animated movies, but if you loved video games and if you ever hung out in an arcade when you were young, it's got that nostalgic feel about it. Plus, it has this really lovely message about loving who you are.
WreckIt Ralph is the best animated film since Toy Story 3.
Wow!
And it really does.
And that was nominated for an Oscar. So
will this movie. It's now become the movie to beat for best animated feature. It's the best. It has a Pixar quality to it, even though it's
humanizing the inanimate objects, which Pixar does so well.
It's clever. It's inventive. It's delightful. It has a big heart. It's loads of fun. Can't go wrong. This movie's going to play right through the Thanksgiving holiday.
I'm interested to hear what you guys think about The Man with the Iron Fists. Of course, this is not directed by Quentin Tarantino, but he's put his name on it. It's the RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan is coming in. Decided to make a kung fu, hip-hop, action, I don't know what you call it. For what it is, I liked it. What about the experts?
I liked it because it's so bad that it's kind of amazing. It revels in how bad it is. So much blood, cheesy one-liners, Russell Crowe as an Aussie guy called Jackknife. It's ridiculous, but it's fun.
To see Russell Crowe in a movie like this, you had me at hello. And, you know what I mean? And like you said, it is so bad that it's fun to watch. It is not trying to be anything more than it is. In fact, it's like the RZA knew what he was doing and he embraced it.
Exactly. He's a huge fan of these kung fu movies. So it's all about his love.
So for all the girls that their man is going to drag them to this movie, you think it's bearable, Alicia?
I think it's bearable. I mean, there'll be a few like, can't watch moments.
I don't know. I think the ladies should sneak out and go see WreckIt Ralph.
Yeah,
I think you might be right. Let us know what movie you're going to see this weekend. Use the hashtag #TheDailyBuzz. And for the biggest stories breaking right now in Hollywood, head on over to CelebBuzz.com. I liked it. I thought it was good. It was cheesy.